Other monitor.
We are live right now. How's it going, Costa?
It's going
How's
pretty
it going,
good.
everybody? Good?
Are we live? It
Yeah,
says
we
it's
are live.
starting soon.
Yeah, now we are live. But maybe because on YouTube, there's a little bit of delay. So,
Okay.
but we.
But this is recording.
Yeah, sure. So we will share today the 10 steps, 10 things you have to put in place to get success in your business. So that should be all right. So how was your Saturday? Just to make, we have Robert Vento who will jump in also, just to, so we'll wait a little bit.
Very good. Robert's a good guy.
Yeah, and we will wait also like the people to jump in. Some people will jump in to watch us.
My processor's starting to act up, so I'm going to turn the YouTube link off and just do the comments on the Global Affiliate Zone page and the Rags to Riches page.
Yeah, if people want to comment, just go or in Rags to Riches Mastermind group, or if you don't have access to the Rags to Riches Mastermind group, you can also chat on the official Global Affiliate Zone group. So we will interact with you, and that will be hopefully awesome. Like, I think Costa, you see the PowerPoint already, so I think we will try to drop some value here today.
I like it. Plenty of value in that PowerPoint.
So that will be a presentation. So that's like all the leaders, the message that all the leaders, I just like with the books I read, with the message that we hear from all the leaders, I just try to put it all in the same place and make it like a resume. You can do that. You can like a shorter version of, yeah.
Like a comprehensive version.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad the books that you recommended in that PowerPoint, I've read them all, so I'm happy about that.
That's awesome.
Actually, Evolve Your Brain is the only one that I have not finished yet. I've got about 3/4 of the way through. I'm on it right now. So
great. And so if you're here, if you're watching us, let us know. You can chat like on official Global Affiliate Zone or Rags to Riches Mastermind group. Just let us a comment so we know that you're there. If I'm looking, and congratulations to Jason Cardamon, like he crushed like 6A2. That's great.
Yeah. So did Julian, I think. Or they're in the 3s, I think.
I know that Barbara is watching us also, and she will hopefully crushing the 6A2 also.
It's all starting to happen, eh?
She's 6A right now, Barbara. So, and 2 people 6A under her will make her a 6A2. Are you in Barbara's team, Costa? Or
I am not, no, but I know her.
Oh, you are with Angela, right?
But I know. I was under Angela. I'm actually Matt Napoli's my upline, and he's one of Matt Jang's downlines. So
Matt Jang.
Yeah. No, sorry, I think it's Julian. It might be Julian's downline. I'm not exactly sure.
Oh.
I'm just providing value and helping people out. That's my mission.
That's great. Good mission.
Whoever's above me is lucky. Hey, Roberto, how's it going?
Oh, Robert is there.
Yeah, how's everybody doing?
Good, and you?
Good, man.
Good. Thanks for the invite, man. I'm excited to be up here.
It's a pleasure, bro. I was waiting like you to start the presentation about the 10 steps. I
was trying to get here as fast as possible.
That's great, man. That's great.
Thanks for waiting, man. Heck yeah.
So everybody will be able to chat on Rags to Riches Mastermind group, like under the post or under the official Global Affiliate Zone group as well. We made 2 posts. We made one also in the Prosperity Hub, but like we will concentrate in the Rags to Riches and official Global Affiliate Zone. So that will be the 2 master group. So Are you ready? I think I have to
I'm ready to go.
put me presentation like this. I learn how to do it with, with the Hangout to do the presentation. So I will share my screen right now. And
Where is everybody? Robert, where are you?
Me, I'm in San Antonio, Texas.
You guys are all a few hours ahead of me.
Ah, so where are you, Costa?
I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Ottawa, Canada.
Oh, nice, nice. Man, I heard it's pretty cold out up there right now.
It's starting to get cold. We've had lucky weather so far.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm still in short sleeve shirts, but I'm about to head to Italy in 3 days, so I definitely got a couple of heavy jackets.
I had a dream last night that I was in Italy, man. It was really,
really?
a dream. Yeah, it was really strange.
Hey,
really
that's
weird.
just a meaning you got to go out there.
That's what it means, man.
Dude,
you
you
see
will
that
love it.
car? You see that Italian car that Matt, Jeng, and Julian have today?
Yeah,
tonight?
man, my God, I love that car. Are you kidding me? That's an Alfa Romeo.
That's
It's an Alfa
beautiful-
Romeo.
Yeah, man, that's a beauty. That's a really nice car.
Yeah, man.
Here too in Thailand, it's pretty cold right now. The winter's coming, so we will have like a 22 degree, 23 maybe, like pretty cool. Cold.
You're calling that cold? There's 22 degrees over here too. No, man, in Italy it's gonna be like 14, 13. Man, it's gonna be dropping down a lot. So I definitely gotta get some heavy jackets. I'm not used to that no more. After 4 years here in San Antonio, I'm used to the nice weather.
How long are you going for?
I only did a one-way ticket because I don't want to have the stress of knowing exactly when to come back. I'm sure that I'm just gonna stay like a month or a little bit less. But yeah, it just becomes a how do you say, a pain in the butt when you're like, even the family that they're thinking, oh, in 2 weeks you're gonna leave. This time I'm not doing a two-way ticket, so at least they don't know. I'll just surprise them on the last day. Hey guys, I'm sorry, I'm leaving tomorrow.
I'm tired. I'm tired of y'all. I'm going.
I love it. I love it.
As soon as they start stressing you out, that's when you go.
Well, that's possible. That's possible, Robert, because you quit your job. You do gas like you do this job online like all the way,
Yeah, man,
100%.
it's fantastic. Yeah, that's the beauty of this all.
That's awesome. Okay, great. So I think we can go for it now. So I will go up there. Oh, okay, great. So there we go for the 10th step to win your day. It's a to-do list to succeed in your business. I try to make it shorter to give a lot of value in 1 hour. So why are you living, guys? Why are you living? Is it for family? Is it for money? Is it for the party? Or to travel? This like some kind of goal that people can have, like spend more time with the family, or get more money to pay the bills, to offer a gift, and to do the party and to travel. And so you have to define your priority. But when you maybe it's all of this also, you know. And but when you don't care about the money, you can have all of this. So this is the way think about it. And this is why if you get success in your business, if you really like put the effort and do what you have to do, and you will not have to to care about the money anymore, and then you can do whatever you want. And that's why, like, traveling and spend time with family. This is what you will do, Robert, soon in Italy. So that's why we are doing like global affiliate zone. So the leaders, all the leaders deliver a message, a clear message. You know. Are you still there? I don't hear you, but maybe you just cut off your mic, right?
Yeah, we're cutting our mics off just
okay,
so we
okay.
don't
Yes,
interrupt your.
Okay, great. So all the message is really clear. All the leaders in the world are saying the same things. If you read the books, if you listen, watch YouTube, watch the Gary Vaynerchuk, Grant Cardone, all this leaders, they will deliver all the same message. Like Matt Jang, Julian, Jason Cardamone, Eric Street, Dalton Stewart, Dan Prince, Angela in our business deliver the same kind of message every time with Gary Vaynerchuk, Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins. Like, it's always the same thing. If you listen carefully, you will be able to understand what they are saying. So follow and copy the leaders will bring you to the top, because when you copy the people who got already what you want, that will be the best way and the shorter way to get it also. So if you want something, you must listen to people who got it already. So listen the good people. However, your experience is the only truth. So there's no, like, you have to experience yourself and put in place what you learn from the leaders. Like the implementation is, no, the success is the speed of implementation. This is what I learned from Robert a few months ago. This is it. So your experience, when you implement what you learn, that's where you will that's where you will get the success as fast as possible. So the experience of others is just a shortcut to success. When you take the experience from others, you will have a shortcut to success. If you do it by yourself alone, sometimes it's a lot of trial and errors. So are you ready? First, mindset switch. This is the first things. Oh, I got some message on Facebook, but I hope that will not be important because. So Costa and Robert, if someone like message me and watch the video, just message Robert or Costa. That will be the best way to join us. So the mindset switch is the first things you have to put in place, because everybody wants to succeed and everybody wants to be happy. But when are you willing to give up? I mean, you know that we learn a lot of things since we are young, but now you need to think outside of the box. If you want to success, you want to accept that maybe you are not right. Even if it's only 1%, like if there 1% chance on everything you learn that it's not like that, you are not right, accept that maybe you are not right, and then you can open your mind to relearn. Stop wanting to be right. When we talk with people, sometimes, a lot of times, when we talk with people, we lose the message, we lose the essential of a conversation because we don't listen the other one. We just want to be right. And if you stop it, if you just listen and accept that maybe you're not right, maybe the discussion will go more far. So when you do that, you are open-minded to relearn. Because if you relearn, if you are open-minded to do it, you must get a lot of value of everything in your life. Competition, the only person that you can compare yourself, it's you. If you compare yourself with you yesterday, you should be a better person today. If you do all that you have to do today to be a better person than you yesterday, you will succeed every day of your life. Don't compare you to the others. Like, it's not a good thing. To help you to switch your mind, we all say read the books. Like, it's really important. If you read the books, that's just a big help to have a shortcut to success, because your mindset will switch with this kind of books. Like A Happy Pocket Full of Money. This is a great book. The Magic, Think and Grow Rich. This is just example. Involve Your Brain, and Mastery. Robert and Costa, did you like, Costa, you told me that you got all of them. Robert, what about you?
Yeah, I'm missing Mastery. I definitely did start that one, and I am reading right now Miracle Morning. I absolutely love that book, and I'm definitely gonna start doing the things that it says. But I never really heard of Evolve Your Brain. I think I heard it once that Matthew Jang was talking about that. Yeah, I got so many of my reading. Crazy.
Yeah, we have a reading list now. But this kind of books like are really like life-changing. If you read this, you will bring a lot of success in your daily life.
I can literally like reach out and grab all these books right now. There's my shelf is right there. I got Happy Pocket on the bed back there.
Happy Pocket?
It's on my bed right behind me.
That's one of my favorite ones.
It's amazing, man. Yeah, what a great book.
So much fun. Over and over again.
Yeah, it's a crazy book.
Myself, I start to read with Think and Grow Rich when I was in Laos, like Laos, maybe
I love Laos.
2 months ago, and I will go back on Tuesday. I'm going back to Laos. That will be awesome.
I like Luang Prabang.
And after that, I start Happy Pocket Full of Money, and boom, like it's oh shit, it's amazing. This book's like give a lot of value, and The Magic, I'm doing it. I'm still doing it every day, and this is awesome.
Happy Pocket's very. If you like, I study a lot of religion as well, and one of the religions that it really matches closely is Hinduism and like the Hare Krishna religion.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's totally in line with that. And of course, quantum physics is like the religion of science, the new spirituality of science, pretty much, you know. So
yeah,
it's an amazing book.
I started loving like all of that, quantum physics and all that. It's just amazing how much you can learn in just such a simple book, and especially the way that they simplify it. I mean, it's just mind blowing. There's so much value in there that I'm definitely gonna read that book for my third time at this point. But yeah, it's always good to read.
Of course. And you know what we learn since we are young, it's from the school or the parents or family, friends, like everything like our experience when you were young, but what we learned before, it's what they learn also, and they just they just give pass the message to us, you know.
Absolutely.
Exactly. It's ancient knowledge. It's, you know, it's like science is matching up with what the, you know, the sages of the past religions were saying all along, you know, but now they're starting to prove it scientifically on a subatomic level. It's really amazing, you know. It's like confirming everything. I used to be atheist for the longest time until I started reading quantum physics, and I was like, oh my God, this is what, you know, Jesus said. This is what, you know, the Hindus were saying in the Vedas, you know. This is what, like, yeah. It's hilarious, man. How could you not start to turn to and start reading religions after you know, studying quantum physics? This is 10 years ago. No, actually about 11 or 12 years ago. This book right here, The Tao of Physics. I read this about 10 years ago. That's when I first started getting into the whole quantum physics thing. And I got to say, this was my first introduction to spirituality and, you know, quantum physics. Right there.
Which one?
It's called The Tao of Physics.
I will just stop to share my screen just to show to everybody, because
it's backwards on this, but TAO of Physics.
Boom, you're here.
Tao of Physics.
Tao of Physics.
Yeah,
that's cool.
By Fritjof Capra. It's all backwards here. I'm sorry. It's just the cameras.
No, we see it good though. Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah?
It's good on our end.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. So anyway, that book right there, I read this like 12 years ago for the first time, and
nice.
This is my introduction to, you know, quantum physics right here, and spirituality and how they match up. Good book.
Awesome. And another books that I can give you to learn is you know Neale Donald Walsch. Neale Donald Walsch. He made three three books, like it's conversation with God. Like I got it in French, but this kind of books, it's the same message, and you don't need to believe in God or anything to just imagine that that you are talking with your subconscious, you know. This is it. So the guy's like, he said that he take a paper, a piece of a pen, and he just write the questions, and then he answer he get the answer, and then he write the answer like it's God talking to him. And he was like, and he did 3 books like this, and it's awesome because the message on this book is the same kind of message that in all of the other books that we have.
Nice.
I think those are documentaries, right? The Conversations with God. I think there's a documentary or a movie actually that was made of that.
Oh yeah, on TV.
Yeah.
Must watch it.
Conversations with God.
Conversations with God, yeah.
That's cool.
So let's continue up over there. Up. Okay, great. This was the book. Go for the next one. Second thing, you need to surround yourself. Be careful with the people who surround yourself. To keep the mindset, you need to have people with the same like-minded people. Like if you surround yourself with the good people, you will keep the good mindset. Because if you switch the mindset and then you will surround yourself with people with the old mindset, they will put you back in the whole mindset. Like they just will, and it's not usually what's your friends, what's your family. You know, try to think and try to understand how they see you. Sorry?
No, I clicked on because I wanted to go see on YouTube if there were any comments going over there, and I forgot to mute myself. So you heard basically you talking. My bad.
No worry. So try to understand how the people around you see you. Do you think that they are seeing you as a successful entrepreneur? Like if you just start a new business and you never be an entrepreneur before, they don't see you as a successful entrepreneur. So if you arrive with a new like opportunity or something like that, they can be scared. They can be like, their reaction, it's something like you change, so they will have a safety reaction. So they will want to protect. And this is just normal. So you need to slowly, and this is why we are doing Go Live on Facebook and everything, because you need to give value to people, and then they will start to see you differently. And then you will be able to bring your opportunity after that. Because if you, like, one day after another one, they just drink a beer with you yesterday, and then today you say, I have the big business, big opportunity for you, and they will not understand why you are talking about, what are you talking about. So this will be a safety reaction. So try to change what the people think about you. And what we learn in school, it's to be a good workers for the entrepreneurs. You know, the schools since 100 years are always the same. And 100 years ago, schools, people was going to schools to work in the industry. You know, there was put in the same kind of like people. They all learn how to be a good workers. But now we have like the world changed, so the schools have to change also. And we are now at a moment in 2016 right now, almost 17, at a point that we don't want anymore that the schools like stifle our creativity. So that's need to change. So be an entrepreneur, egal be different, because all the people are going to school right now and all the people are learning how to be a good workers. So if you start to be an entrepreneur, you are different, so you will attract the safety reaction, the protection. And this is just normal. People want to protect you. But think once again about Beyonce. How do you imagine her? What do you think when you think about Beyonce? Successful person, star, she make a lot of money. Like you see her as a successful person. And so But if she tomorrow start to be a designer and sells like clothes, do you will be willing to go buy what she is doing? Probably yes, because it's from Beyonce and you see her as a successful person. Even if she was a singer before, because you see her as a successful person, you will go for it. But if your friend start a new business tomorrow, what will be your reaction? Do you will go and buy from him, or do you will have doubt? That will be the same for your friend versus you. When you will get results, they will believe you. But before that, they will have doubt, they will have a safety reaction, they will ask you a lot like, and so do you get results? Do you make money? And do you make money? And every day, if they react like this, if they ask you like this, you know, when you open a restaurant, you are not full the first day and then the day after and then the day after. Like, you don't get success in one day. You have to build your business. But our business is the same. When you start a business, you have to be patient. You have to put in place what we are saying, what you have to learn. Like, if you open a restaurant, you have to put in place everything. If you do an online business, you have to put everything in place, and then be patient. The results will come. But you need to do marketing. You need to do, like, the people have to know you. They have to start to listen you, and then they will join you after. Then they will encourage you. But when you get results, they will believe you. And if people ask you every day if you get results because they are not patient, because they are not entrepreneur, they don't have this mindset, that can start to, like, make questions. You can stop to be focused, you know, so you can stop to put all in place, and you can start to have doubt on yourself. So this is the worst thing ever. You need to believe in you first. So if you have doubt on yourself, doubt on the system, doubt on everything, that will not be good. That's why the third thing, it's believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself. And in this system, if you are here today, it's because of the automated system on gas. You see an ad on Facebook, you click on the link, you watch the webinar, you join the community with the $99, and you buy the products. So, do you think you are the only one? This is the question. We are more than 6,800 people now in the community. We doubled the people in the last 5 months. This is incredible. We are really creating something new. Like, it's just amazing, all the success story with this system and this community. So if you did it, others will do it. We increase the numbers of people in the community every day. So you need a proof. Do you need another proof? You are the proof. Believe in yourself. You did it. If you don't believe in the system, if you don't believe in it, it's because you don't believe in yourself, because you think that you did something that the others people will don't do. If you did it, others will do it. Believe in yourself. This is really important. To continue to believe in yourself, the fourth, still believe in yourself. So we all born unique. Okay, we all born at the same level, unique and at the same level. We are all perfect at the beginning. When we don't know anything, you know. When you just start, even our pH, we was talking about the pH. When you start a baby, you have to give him water with 7 pH because they are neutral, they are perfect, they have the perfect pH. Why now we are drinking 9.5 pH? It's because we are acid. We change. We grew up badly, so we need to put back some alkaline water to bring our body back to a good pH. So when we grew up, we program our mind from experience of others. Okay, so now you need to remember. You need to remember what you was before when you grew up, like when you was kid and you was playing with your friends, and the life was going on, like every day was there, was a new day, and you was enjoying the day. You was like, everything was magnificent, you know. You look at the tree, you look at a bird when you were young, and like, it's this is awesome, like you discover the world. This is the real life. You have to remember this. But when you remember this, you remember yourself. Everything is here already. It's already here. You did it before. Now you need to experience it. You have, like we was talking about the quantum physics before, like everything is there also. You just have to experience it. And the experience was present, but you have to experience the present now, right now. What are you doing right now? You have to experience it right now. The experience was present before, then you have to experience it now. So to do it, you will need mentorship. This is really important, because as we said before, learning fast equals copying. So if you have a good mentorship and if you can copy what he did, you will get what he got. Observation is the passive mode. When you first, in every moment in your life, when you are with friends, when you are with family, when you are with prospect, when you are with people you love, you have to first observe. Observe what's happened. If you take time to observe and you don't surreact, you don't react too fast, you take time to observe, you will maybe see something that at the first like impression that wasn't good. So if you take the time to observe what's happened really, and you learn, you will react differently and you will interact with people differently. And so observe and learn how the leaders act. If you observe how the leaders act and you can copy them, after that, you will get success. In every moment, every decision that you have to take in your life, try to think how the leaders will do it. If you observe good, you will be able to copy them, or try to live on their atmosphere. Like, try to understand how they are living, what's happened in their life, and act like this. The action is the active mode. When you implement, when you do the thing, you are now in the active mode. But you need to first be in the passive mode. If you act as a leader, you will be a leader. You are a leader. You act as a leader. Don't try to be a leader. Be a leader. Like right now, be a leader. Being precedes thought. If you be what you want to be, you will be already. You will be it already. So you just need to do what you have to do. Don't say, oh, when I will learn all of this stuff, I will be a leader. When I will, like, I need to do that, and then I will be like what I want to. No. It's like the charity. People say, well, yeah, I will give to the poor people when I will have a lot of money. No, give it now. If you want to do charity, do it now. Then when you will have more money, you will just be like, you will just give more money the charity after. So found your mentor, and yes, you can change. A mentor, it's a person who will teach you and who will guide you during a period of your life. But at the moment, maybe you will need to change mentor, because you will be in a process on your mind and on your daily life and on what you are. You will be different because of your first mentor. So maybe the message from another mentor will just connect more with you, and then you will be able to continue to progress. So yes, you can change mentor. It's just a normal way to progress. But a mentor is there to guide you. And don't expect anything from a mentor. Expectation equals suffer. When you expect too much, but not only from the mentor, not only from your upline if you are in this business, not only from your girlfriend or boyfriend, like every expectation equals suffer. Just be grateful of what happened. Just be grateful of everything happened in your life and don't expect anything more. Be grateful of what happened every day and you will be happy every day. You will don't have bad, like you will not suffer anymore.
Hey, Matthew, can I say something about that?
Of course.
You just said something like really powerful and I really like that a lot. Like, honestly, that's a great thing. The best way to have like a peace with yourself and really go forward on the goals that you want to do and crush, you can't have expectations on anybody. Like, honestly, because the only person that you can control is yourself. But at this point, this has true power because at the moment that you know you are the one in control of your mind, you are the one in control of your actions, guess what? At the moment you wake up in the morning, that's another day that gives you the opportunity to crush that day and move yourself forward. But if you expect others to do something for you, that's just going to hold you back. And it's not that that's going to hold you back. You're holding yourself back because you're holding back the true power that you have within that allows you to move on forward. And you're just wasting it on expecting from others. And that's why it's just, I've learned that, I've read that, I don't remember what book, but yeah, that's amazing for you to actually say that. That was a really good point out there. And I wanted to just say this.
I'm really grateful.
It kind of reminds me of something I was going over the other day as well. It's like you have successful people and unsuccessful people. The unsuccessful people tend to operate from a transactional perspective. When you do something for someone, you expect them to do something for you. That's not the way to do it. The way to do it is act from a transitional. You transition. You don't expect things from people. You just do things because you want to do them, and you add value to people's lives, and that in turn will answer everything you want in the end. You know.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And
no transactions.
No, yeah. And someone says something, maybe you will be able to tell me who is it, but your success is your duty, your obligation, and your responsibility.
Grant Cardone.
Oh yeah.
Gotta love that guy. That guy's a freaking beast out there in the, oh man. That guy's awesome. A lot of inspirational stuff. That's for sure.
I watch his go lives almost every other day.
Yeah.
They pop up on my Facebook feed. I'm like, oh yeah, Grant and his wife are on. They're awesome. Okay. Yeah, I love his wife. She's wicked too, man. She keeps him in line all the time. It's hilarious. I love them.
The power couple right there, man. Those guys.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, big time.
So your success is your responsibility. Don't try to put the fact that you are not successful because of someone else. Oh, he don't help me, or he don't answer me as fast as possible. Like, no. Your success is your responsibility. Just understand it. Boom. 5, mastermind. What we are doing now. A mastermind is you have to find a group of like-minded people. That can be others entrepreneur. Oh, sorry, I missed a S at the end. People in gas right now, like people who think like as you think. People who are doing what you're doing, and then can keep your mindset in the good way. Keep your mindset positive. Keep like masterminding. It's do mastermind with them. Improve your communication first of all, because if you do mastermind, if you talk with them, you will improve your communication and you will be able to exchange with them a lot. You will keep a positive attitude regarding your business. You will share your experience and learn from others. You will progress constantly. That's it. So this is why we are doing mastermind. Like mastermind is really important. Like, okay, Julian and Matt, like they are doing every Tuesday and Wednesday mastermind. Balazs do it on Monday night. But you need to find also others people that you will be able to connect with, and then exchange, like talk about your experience, improve your communication, improve yourself, do your business, like ask your question. So masterminding, it's really important.
They're really effective in groups of 2, 3, or 4. Like you have smaller mastermind groups with people who are very, very like-minded, and you all have common goals. I had one last night with my 2 uplines, the guys that brought me into this, and I have to say, like, we couldn't stop. We had this synergy going. There was so much energy by the time we were done. I mean, it was 3 in the morning for me. They're on the West Coast, so it was a little earlier for them. But like, I couldn't get to bed. You know, I was so excited. We all got off the mastermind and we were just hopping. You know, we are creators, and this is part of this quantum physics thing. When you start getting into it, you start to realize the power you actually have to create your own destiny and create what you do. And when you start combining that with other creators and other minds, like-minded people, sky's the limit, man. It's just mind-blowing what begins to happen. You start to create things that much faster. You know, it's masterminding is necessity. You must start doing that with like-minded people, because alone you can be powerful, but when you combine it, it's I can't explain how incredibly powerful it is.
Absolutely. I completely agree. Like, honestly, I can even say this. When I was getting started, I was doing everything on my own, and I thought I was like having to test out so many things, and it was taking me forever. At the moment that I started masterminding and really working together with a team of people, like you said, 2, 3, 4 is max. Because otherwise, I had a group of mastermind that we were like 5, 6, and started growing. I'm like, no, it's way too much. It becomes more of a hangout, which is awesome to have something like this. But you can't really mastermind with so many people. That's why the smaller the group, the better. And yeah, that's when I really started seeing results, because I didn't have to test out everything myself. Like Matt and Julian are saying, you split all that into 3, 4, how many people you are, and you get the results that much quicker. So that's why masterminds are really the fundamental key, I can say.
Yeah, it's really funny that you said that, like you split up your duties kind of thing. Yeah. One thing that we realized last night was everybody in our group, the 3 of us, there was only 3 of us, and everyone had something that a strength that the other one didn't have, you know? Exactly. Like Matt, he's been in this since the Doobly days. Yeah, both the guys have been in since the Doobly days. So they're really, really strong with the Facebook advertising stuff, right? So Matt, for instance, we went over a bunch of screen sharing on how to split tests and certain methods. Like, he's been doing it a lot longer, added a whole bunch of value to what I could do. You know, and me, for instance, I shared a video, because I'm like a video editing guy and stuff. Like, I know how to produce like TV shows and movies and stuff like that. So I know what catches people's eyes and stuff like that. So I showed them one of my videos, and they were like, "Oh my God!" They're like, "It's like a movie." Their faces dropped. You know, he's like, "You got to start running that right away." You know, they're like, "And can we use it?" And I was like, "Absolutely." You know, let's make some things for you guys too. You know, like so as a team, we get together, we take all of our strengths and we combine them, and we all benefit and get powerful on other levels because we're combining our efforts and our knowledges together, you know.
Dude, that's the perfect example of a mastermind. You couldn't have said it any better. Like, that's the thing. When you have a mastermind, there's always someone that has a strength, not a strength, but that knows how to do one thing better than, like, me with the mastermind that I'm in. It's the same deal. That's why as soon as you said that, I related right away, because I'm like, dude, it's the same exact thing. But that's how you're able to move forward. Because while you're learning that skill, someone else is taking care of it, so your team moves forward. And I love it, man. Absolutely. You couldn't have said it any better.
I'm really agree. Oh, so I stopped the presentation, and then boom, you just finished to talk. But you said everything. You put a lot of gold, like, in this presentation just because of this. The mastermind, it's really something important. And then 6, keep pushing. Yes, keep pushing, because you have to be faithful. You have to be faithful and be persistent. This is really important in your business. If you lose one of them, it's not going good. Yes, building a business, you will like meet some difficulty. It's just normal. Accept it, and then find solutions of this difficulty. Keep pushing.
Hey, Matt, can I say something about that before we move on forward?
Of course.
That is actually, I'll say this, guys, when you guys start seeing difficulties, be happy. I mean, you guys are going to think I'm crazy right now, but think of this. At the moment that you find difficulties, guess what? That means that you're moving yourself forward to the point that's new stuff that you did not explore yet, that you're like, oh, wait, this is new. How the heck does this work? It's not a difficulty, but it's more of a challenge put in front of you to kind of move yourself forward with your knowledge so you can learn that. And that's the thing. I've actually saw a video, when was it? A few days back, that this guy, very wise man, you can see that he's like in his 60s or whatnot. He did an amazing speech, but very short, 2-minute speech that he said he used a lobster, for example. A lobster, what does it have to do in order to grow out of the shell? It has to put itself in that uncomfortable position that he feels that he's growing to the point that he's uncomfortable. What does he have to do? He has to break that shell, go under a rock, break that shell in order to grow, and that shell will regrow. But him advancing and growing, like, of course, in size, I'm saying, but like as he said, he used the example, but what if that lobster had a doctor? He used that example, right? At the moment that he started feeling uncomfortable, at the moment that he started feeling the pain, he will go to the doctor, and the doctor will give him some kind of medication, and he'll feel good, grow. But at the moment that he's growing, that he's advancing, and he's feeling that uncomfortableness, guess what? He's just breaking that shell, learning to break that shell, move on forward to recreate a new one, and really recreate that. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but I don't know if you guys are
absolutely.
Yeah,
oh, totally. It's I mean, you hear that everywhere. Like success is outside of your comfort zone. You hear that all the time, and like even in a lot of religions. I don't know if you guys know Kamaya. He's one of the newer members in the Gaz. He's been in a month or so, and he's a Christian, right? Like I'm not religious, particularly in any specific religion, but the one thing that he was saying the other day that really pertains to this, and here we are in the Bible, you know. And like I said, I'm not a religious guy, but I'll talk about it because it pertains, you know, it pertains. He was saying that the daily bread, give us this day our daily bread. He was saying that is an analogy for pain, you know, and you only get the knowledge from getting the pain in life. That's what helps you grow. You know what I mean? Even look on a physical level too. Like when you're in the gym, what do they say? No pain, no gain. You have to rip your muscles in order to grow your muscles. You know what I mean? It's every example in nature shows it, you know? So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You know the lobster.
I get it.
This is a really good example, and I was thinking about like if you want a girlfriend, you know, a girlfriend or a boyfriend you want a girlfriend or you want a boyfriend, then all the time you are looking for, you are single, and then the day you start to be in couple, you are really happy. Then one day you will have like a crush with your girlfriend or boyfriend. Like you will have a fight together, and not a fight like with hand, but you will have a different opinion on something. But guess what? This happened because of what? Because you now have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. You're not single anymore. So you move forward, then you have new problem. You have new difficulty that you don't have if you are single. This is exactly the same. Like the lobster when you got in a uncomfortable position, like you find new problem. More you move forward, more you find new problem. And life is 10% of what happened to you. 10% of what happened to you, this is the life. 90% of your life will be how you react to it. Take the time to decide how you will react to everything happen to you. Every single thing will happen to you. How you will react to it will influence or will have a good, will have something, a reaction on your life. I'm looking for the word in English, but sorry. So 90% of how you react to everything happen to you, that will be your life. And you have to decide of it. Be conscious, improve your consciousness to see how you react to everything happen to you every day. And try to choose the happy mode. Every time you have to react to something, try to choose the happy mode. Keep the happy decision every time. Like, imagine, when I say keep pushing, imagine a plane, when a plane taking off. You think about all the energy that they have to push out to just take off of the ground. You know, this is a lot of energy just to put all of this plane take off on the ground. Like it's not something lightweight. You know, it's very heavy weight. So to take off the ground needs a lot of energy. So it's the same in your business. That will need a lot of energy to take off of the ground. But if imagine the plane at this moment, like you see the image, at this moment, if you stop the engine, what's happened? It's not even like on the sky. So the plane will just go down, like crash right away. And sometimes you have to go like really far on the takeoff runway. You know, you have to take up really far to just start to fly. Then if you stop the engine, if you don't keep pushing in your business, that will be the same. Your plane will crash. Your business will crash. Keep pushing. Really important. This is a mastery curve. When you start, you will have the skills, like you will learn like everybody. Then a moment, like you will progress a lot in one time, like boom, you will progress very fast. Then you will think that everything is, yeah, I'm in, everything is go, like the business is start. Then you will stop to do what you did before. Then the curve will go down a little bit, and you will stay at the same level for a moment. Then you will realize that you need to put effort again. Then you will put effort again, and then boom, that's what will happen again. You will improve yourself on the mastery curve a lot. Then you will react the same thing. So this is all the process, and we are doing it every time. Try to put this moment here shorter as it's possible. The moment that you're on the top and until the moment that you're going back, try to short this period, make it short as possible. You have to be conscious of this.
Hey, Matthew, can I say something about that?
Of course.
Like, and this is something that I learned a little bit the hard way, and that's when I'm talking like with experience. But the reason being is that, and I learned this on all these books, you have to have that balance. You have to have that balance. At the moment that you're getting that success, it's not that you have to like, oh my God, this is awesome. This, of course, celebrate, be happy, but most of all, just be more than anything grateful of what's going on.
Yeah.
Keep that set of mind, because if you go way too high up there with those emotions, something has to happen that has to bring you back down to balance it out. And for me, every time that I would have a win, I would be like, yes, this is freaking insane. This is awesome. I'll go like freaking nuts for a while. And then I'll be like, what the heck is going on? I was like, nothing is happening. It's just kind of like having that perfect balance. And it's really emotionally as well. It helps you out a lot. That's why for me, meditation, I love freaking meditation right now, because at least for those 10 minutes in a day, yeah, exactly. That's the thing. For those 10 minutes in a day, it puts my mind into that state of mind. I do it especially in the morning. And during the day, whenever I have those moments that is kind of coming to me that I'm really feeling that happiness, of course, I take that moment, but I do mostly like a big breath, like in with the nose and kind of out with the mouth, and say, all right, I'm grateful for what's happening. Of course, I'm grateful, but I don't want to kind of go way too crazy. Otherwise, something has to happen to bring me back into that reality that if I go a little bit too high, then I might risk to crash back down. So that's why for me, one thing that I learned is just keep that perfect balance, and you'll see that emotionally as well, you'll be doing fantastic, because you won't have those ups and downs, but you'll have those gradually and kind of always kind of consistently going up. That's just with my experience with what I've noticed. Just want to share that for a minute.
You're absolutely right, man. That's another thing. Like I jumped when you mentioned the masterminding, I jumped in, and the next big thing is meditation. It's so huge. Like I have about 3 or 4 different types of meditations that I'll do depending on what situation. And then of course, every morning I'll get up and meditate, right? Just to set me in that perfect mindset. It's pretty much a gratitude meditation in a sense, you know, one to center me into the oneness, and the other one, then it turns into more of a gratitude thing to set my emotions straight for the day. And it's insane how it makes your whole day go amazingly when you start the day off with that gratitude mindset, you know?
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
the breathing as well really helps to set your body into a nice calm state as well for everything.
Yeah.
But even just like if something stressful happens in the middle of the day, you know, stop, take a breath, take a nice deep breath, and within seconds, you know, you start to see it in a more, you know, learning type of mindset, mind frame, you know, and you start to take it in better.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like now after doing it for quite a bit, I mean, I see that every time that I feel that change of mood that kind of, you know, arrives to change that mindset, it comes automatically right now that I do that breath. And at the moment that I do that, I feel right away like it brings me back to exactly where I need to be and be more focused. And I've realized that actually, when was it? A couple of weeks ago for the first time, that I'm like, wow, I didn't even do that intentionally, but now it's becoming automatic because it's
right.
Every time you have that change of emotions, your subconscious at this point brings you back to where you need to be. And it's just amazing. It's extremely powerful.
Back to what they teach in school. We had a mastermind, Matthew and Marilyn, last Saturday. And we were saying this is something you're never going to see taught in the schools, but it's something that should be taught in kindergarten and all the way through. You know what I mean? They're not there to teach you how to handle life. They're there to teach you how to work and how to memorize. You know.
That's basically it. Yeah.
And I want you to think for yourself.
I did my Go Life this day, like on the same subject about the meditation in school. But we will come back. This is one of the thing I wanted to talk about, like during the presentation today, the meditation and how you can do it. And but yeah, you say it, like it's awesome when you start to meditate. And I don't know why we don't learn it in school.
Yeah,
before I start to meditate, I was thinking like about, like I have a vision of the person like this, and okay, and now I learn how to meditate, and I know that I don't look like this when I do meditation. It's different.
Hey, you know what? I saw your video way back then when you put that video about that monk, I believe it was, that he was explaining about the monkey brain. I remember that. I don't know if you remember it. I remember it was your video. That it lasts like 2-3 minutes, and it's an actual monk. Excuse me. My throat's been killing me the last couple of days. But it was a monk that he was explaining meditation is not just sitting down and, okay, I'm concentrating on taking all the thoughts away. That's definitely not, because you're still putting focus on something different. The way that he says in that video is meditation is just really allowing your mind, your brain, to deviate from all the thoughts that are external. So at that point, if you have your mind trying to distract you, just let your mind focus on the breath. At the moment that you do so, that's when you kind of like, yeah, exactly. And it's amazing because I always wanted to do meditation. Months back, I was always trying, but I never knew, because I thought, like you just said right now, that I had to sit down and go for like 15-20 minutes. I'm like, all right, nothing is really happening. But at the moment that you really allow yourself to focus on you, focus what's going on in your body, like everything, it's amazing how you feel that change a little bit, that you are having such a peaceful mind. At the moment that you reopen your eyes, it's just amazing what you're experiencing. Like for me, it's more focus, more, how do you say, I'm more, my mind is more clear. I don't have all those thoughts going crazy, like I got to do this, I got to do that. Of course, I love multitasking, but not to the extreme where I was before, that I was trying to do 20 things and maybe 1.5 will get done. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm able to really focus multitask, but get more stuff done simply because my mind is there on every single thing that I'm doing. And I was very skeptical about it when I started because I didn't really know. I always had my father telling me to always try to do meditation. I was like, yeah, that's the Hinduism thing. And that was like years and years back. But now I see the true potential of all that, and it amazes me every single day. It's crazy.
There's some very different types of meditation too. There's some pretty powerful meditation once you really get into it. I'm talking like travel the universe type meditation. It could get pretty heavy.
And you can meditate for 10 seconds. You know, you just have to concentrate. I remember now the video.
Remember that one?
Yeah. You can meditate, like just concentrate on your breath, and you will meditate. Like when I'm running and I'm really like, it's tough. I'm training for 35 kilometers. So I run a lot, and then sometimes I'm really tired, and I start to think about like just giving up, and I know I cannot give up. So I just take like a few moments just to continue running, but just focus on my breath. Mm-hmm. And then everything like go down, and then I relax. I'm still running, and my body just go inside of a relaxation, like, and I feel no more tired, and then everything like the energy coming back, and then go for it. And now like no.
Dude, I use that at the gym. I'm not kidding. Like when I'm at the gym and I feel like I'm getting tired to the point that I'm like, I always like to do at least 10 reps, whatever. So at the moment that I get to the 7th or 8th after my 4th one, I feel the burn a little bit. I feel tired. I'm like, oh man, maybe I'll quit it here. You have those thoughts that come in your mind, like probably, oh, that's it. It's done. You can stop it here. But at the moment that I actually use that, guess what? I start that breathing, so it deviates that thought. It completely cancels that thought of you can't do it. You are your best friend, and you could be your best friend, or you could be your worst enemy. When those thoughts come, you have to know how to actually deal with them. And I'm just taking this small little example at the gym, but every time I do have that thought, and not much anymore, but sometimes it still comes up when I'm extremely tired, I take that breath, and guess what? Instead of doing 10, I have to do 11 because I want those thoughts gone, and not only just gone, but prove to myself that not only that I can reach that goal, but no matter what, I need to do one more. And that's exactly like, it builds up into your subconscious that now it's like, you always have less and less and less. I'm not going to say that I don't have that anymore because it's kind of tough, especially when you're tired, but it always goes less, and eventually you won't have those thoughts anymore.
I like to push to the point where I keep going until you're in the middle of that last rep and you just can't go, and you keep trying to push, and you know you can't do it, but you just rip it. You know what I mean? And just and then until you just drop. That's the way I like to do it.
And you know,
I get off the bench and then I'm walking like this because I can't move, but I'm like, yeah, I'm pumped.
Yeah, exactly. Like the muscles are ripping, man. You know,
yeah, I'm satisfied.
We were saying before that you progress when you're out of your comfort zone, but your comfort zone like stop when your mindset start to think like you will give up. Because when you start to think like, okay, it's enough, it's because now you have to like go.
You never reach that level.
Yeah, exactly. And so you have to go far, like more, like you have to move forward of this moment, and then you progress, because the thing you will do after this moment will be much more than all the thing that you do before.
Yep. That's why even in the business, whenever you're growing in knowledge and you feel like, honestly, it's crazy because, and I'm getting this with the masterminds, because there's the thing, you have to have, for me, when I got started, I thought you had to have like only one mastermind, but me, I have several. I got like 3, 4 of them. That there's masterminds that I consider masterminds, even the ones that I'm teaching my team as well, that I'm showing them all that I know so they can advance in their business. I got a mastermind that we're on the equal level, and I got a mastermind that they're way ahead of me. But guess what? That pushes me every single time because they're way ahead. It's like if you're going on a race. If you're going on a race with someone that is the same pace as you, it's fantastic. It's awesome. But it's only when you're having a race with someone that is way faster than you that is going to push you on running faster than you're even able to do. So even like in business-wise, when I'm masterminding with these guys, and I know that if I want to continue masterminding with these guys, and I have to continue advancing, but I put myself in a position that at that point, it's always kind of uncomfortable because I'm like, I'm always reaching new boundaries. I'm always having to learn more. and having to do so, it's kind of uncomfortable at first because you're like, oh my God, this is so new stuff to me that where the heck do I even start? But at the moment that you look back, like in just, it's been like 2 months right now, by looking back how much I've been able to advance, I look back and I'm like, it's crazy. It's mind blowing, because if I had to do that all on my own, it would have taken me at least 6 months. And by masterminding with people that are even way ahead of you, it's amazing how much you're able to advance. And the great and amazing thing about that, it's amazing how much more you have to share for the people that you are masterminding with in your team, with your downline. That they came in, they're looking at you because they're looking to learn from you. And that's why for me, I always have that push for myself, for my growth, but as well for the growth that I'll be able to teach for all the people that will be coming in JZ. And I'll be able to teach them. That's the amazing thing. So that's why mastermind is just amazing, but always look for more than just one. That's another advice that I can give, because it has allowed me to grow a lot, and I'm sure it will allow you guys to grow. I don't know how many people are watching right now, but if anybody can take value out of that, it will really help.
2 people are watching.
Hey, that's good. I'm glad that they're here. I'm sure that they're getting good value out of all this that we're saying, all of us on the panel. So that's good.
It's
Sure,
I'm just loving talking to you guys, man.
Sorry?
Yeah, man, it's awesome.
And we will have the replay also for those who miss it.
Sure.
So we'll continue with the presentation, because we was talking about the mastery curve, but you know the pyramid of mastery, you have 7 areas of constant growth for an extraordinary life. First of all, physical body. If you mastery is your physical body, the way you are, you will, if you take care of your body, that's something really important. Taking care of like the vehicle of your life. Your body is the vehicle of your life. So it's really important. Then after that, you will take control of your emotion and the meaning of this. And this also something that will make you progress. Then after that, you will improve your relationship, because you will, when you take control of your emotions, your relationship will be like better and better. Then the time, we cannot take back the time we lose, but we can stop to lose the time. Can stop to lose time. Like every moment on your life, like think about what are you doing now? Is it something that will improve your life? Is it something that will bring you to the top? Because when you have the conscience of this, you will grow up. Then you will grow up in your work, in your career, and you will have a mission. You will define a mission. Like you were saying, Costa, before, like your mission is to help people and then give value. This is your mission. Then your finance will be better. Like this is how it will grow. Like start with your physical body, then your emotion. That will be your relationship improve. Then you will take care of your time. Then your work, your career, and you will have a mission. You will determine. You will like define it, and then your finance will be really better. And then when everything is good, you will be able to masterize the spiritual sense. And this
the beauty about that is one of the most important things that I didn't just jump into this community and start, trying to give my value out to people right away. I made sure that I was in a position where I was confident with the things that I've learned, and I knew that they worked. You know what I mean? I made sure that I put the mask, like, and they say in the airplane, put the mask on yourself and then put the mask on your child. You're no good if you're not breathing properly. You know what I mean? What I made sure to do was, give the value that I knew that worked to people. I didn't want to push my value. I didn't want to push my limits and start talking about things that I didn't prove to myself first. That was really important to me. Like I didn't really show my face in these hangouts or anywhere for that matter until I was confident that I knew what I was talking about worked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was really important to me.
But that's good.
Anyway.
So you have to keep pushing until you grow up till the seven area. So 7 on the 10 step the way of success. Focus. You have to define your priority in your life. Is it the business? Is it party? Is it your goals, your dreams? What is your priority in life? There's many offers on internet. You know, now there's many possibilities to make money online. But when you choose something, keep focused, one at a time. I don't say don't try any other one. But you choose gas, okay, keep focus on this one. Go for it and masteries this one. Masteries this one, and then when you get success and when you will be able to do something else, then you can try another one. But if you do, okay, I will try gas, but also I will try this one, and then I will try this one because it seems good, like you will be like too many, like you will not be focused and you will not masterize anything. So an example, have you seen already a board, like a wood board with a lot of nails on it? If you try to push like even a balloon, if you try to push like this, that will never do anything, because the external force will be distributed on a large area. So there's nothing will go inside of the balloons. And it's the same if you walk on it. If you walk on it, like nothing happens. You can walk on a lot of nails.
Matthew, I'm gonna want to see you do that now when I'm gonna be coming back in Saigon, and we'll meet up over there.
Yeah, sure. If you have no focus, you will get no results. If you get too many offers, too many things that you are doing, they will get no results. But think about it. Are you willing to do the same with this? Put your foot on it? Something scary. When you have only one, then you will have a result. The nails will transperse your food right away. It's the same with a business. If you focus on one opportunity, you will masterize it and you will get results on it. Eight, define goals. Where you want to be in 90 days, where you want to be in a year, in 3 years. You have to define it, but clearly in all aspects of your life. Look about your friendship, look about your family, your career, the finance that you want to have, charity, environment, your house, like where you will live, what will be your daily life in 3 years. Try to think about where you want to be and incorporate the 5 senses: touch, smell, taste, hear, and view. Like try to think about every, like when you visualize this, when you visualize you in 3 years, where you want to be with your friendship, family, career, finance, take the time to think about this and put like what will be the smell, like what you will eat, and what will be the taste of it. The taste is really powerful. If you can imagine the taste of something like in 3 years from now, it's really powerful, the power that can have like on your mind. What you will see around you, that can be the visualization. And the visualization of you in 3 years, you can do it in 90 days. But we usually try to, like, we underestimate what we can do in 90 days. So put this visualization in 3 years and imagine yourself in 3 years. That will allow your mind to think more like higher, more like go outside of your comfort zone. And when it's the same after that, when you take a turn, you know, in a motorbike. If you are in a motorbike and you have to take a turn, where you will look? You will look where you want to go, not where you are going. Because you look at the end of the turn and not like where you are going right now when you start the turn, because you will go right away and you will never turn. So it's the same in the motorbike. The direction in life, you have to look where you want to go. So see you and make visualization for in 3 years, and you will go for it. The daily routine. What is your daily routine? Because when you set up a daily routine, you will be able to every day improve your life and be closer and closer to your success. This is just an example of the daily routine. Maybe Robert and Costa will have another one after. But first, when you wake up, you be grateful for 3 things in your life. It can be anything. Just the fact that you are alive, that you can wake up, that you can go out of the bed, you can walk, that you can have a breakfast. Like, be grateful for everything. 3 things in your life. Then exercise your body. Make a little bit of stretching. Like, it can be 15 minutes. But stretching your body will wake up your body, will wake up everything inside of you. You can take a big glass of water also before, because your mind need water and need fructose at the beginning of the life, like glucose. But the glucose, it's inside of the fructose. It's the easiest way to nourish your mind in the morning. Eat fruit. Then you can take a shower, like to feel better in your body after you exercise. Then write 10 things you are grateful for and say thank you 3 times. But if you read the magic, you will know why I'm saying this. But every morning, if you write 10 things, you start your day with a happiness. And all the beginning of your day will be really, really happy. And then that will that will change your daily life. Then you can do meditations. We were talking about the meditations before. Me, I'm using the application Omvana. It's an application like in App Stores or Google Play Stores. It's made by Vishen Lakhiani, the guys who start the Mind Valley. And he do the 6-phase meditation. It takes like 15 or 20 minutes. And every morning I'm doing that. And it's really powerful because the first phase is consciousness and love. You have to improve your consciousness and grow your consciousness and your love around you, and be connected to everybody in the world. Like, you start with you start with your house, you start with your neighborhood, then you continue with the city, then you continue with the country, like the state or the country, and then the world. You grow up your consciousness and your love. Then you be grateful. You choose like the 6th phase of meditation. It will guide you to be grateful for something in your life. Then forgiveness. We are all connected. So think about someone that you feel like you have something bad, like you feel uncomfortable with him or with her, and see him in front of you, and then say, I forgive you. Say it like, I forgive you, and I ask you to forgive me. And be grateful of the fact that forgiveness is really easy. And imagine the person like doing the same with you, like, I forgive you and I ask you to forgive me. So just the forgiveness with, like, when you do that with everyone that you have like you feel bad, like you have something inside of you, when you do that, the relationship with this person will just like grow up, move forward, anything you can say, but that will be it's really powerful. Then imagine you in 3 years, as I said before, the visualization. This is one phase of the meditation. And then imagine your perfect day. What will be your perfect day today that will bring you to this in 3 years, to you in 3 years? What you have to do today, what will be your perfect day starting right now when you do the meditation until when you will go to sleep? Think about it. And then imagine the energy around you, or the source, or like the God, if you believe in God. Like, imagine that this energy hold your back, and then they will push you, and then you will feel comfortable and you will be able to do it. This is the 6th phase of meditation. It takes 15 or 20 minutes every morning, and this is really powerful. For me, maybe you have to define a daily routine for you. This is the first thing I said.
Hey, one thing that I could say about that, Matthew, is really, guys, get the Miracle Morning. I received that book a couple of days ago. I started reading it, and it's amazing how he simplifies especially that he says that the morning is one of the most important things in your day. That really defines you on how you will be operating in your business, in your life, and in your day. And the thing that I was doing wrong that I realized now, I was waking up early-ish, but that's because I was driving crazy hours on really being hooked on my laptop and doing a lot of work, which I'm sure everybody is doing. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's not much the amount of work that you're putting in, but it's when you're putting in that work and how you're putting in that work. But most of all, when you are starting. And that's what really made me realize is that at the moment that you start in the morning, but you're starting with a good and solid routine, guess what? Like Matthew just said right now, an exercise. Most of all, guys, I always had this because this kind of went from my grandfather that gave me this advice when I was just a kid, to drink as soon as you wake up a big glass of water. And there's nothing better than drinking water directly from our machine. So exactly. That's the thing. So that's even better right now. And our body needs hydration. It's like if you're staying, take this for an example. It's like if you're staying for the full day, let's say at the moment you wake up, try staying 8 hours without drinking no water. That's the same thing that goes on during the night. While you're sleeping, your body needs that hydration. So that's why as soon as you wake up, you need to rehydrate your body in order for it to function. Not only that, but as soon as you drink that water, guess what? Your body needs to wake up. Your mind needs to wake up. At the moment that you're exercising, that's why it's extremely important that you're doing it in the morning, because that extra blood flow, it's going to all go to your brain. That's going to allow your mind to wake up. And allowing your mind to wake up, guess what? You're ready to take on the day. And not only that, but if you do those 10 minutes of meditation, not only that you're awake, you're good, you're ready to go, but then you have that focus. You are waking up your body with that water. You're waking up your mind with that exercise. But most of all, you're putting that balance in your mind that allows you to have a head start, that really you're able to 10x your actions. So we're going to put a little bit Grant Cardone in there, but you're able to do that. And that's why the morning, it's extremely important. And that's why a case studies even shows that they did the experiment on seeing if morning people are having more success or people that are more night owls. Let's say like that, which that's what I was. I found myself that I was working more towards the night, but of course, but that's because that's when my mind started to really absorb all the information and really be able to put it in my business. But the bad thing about that is that it doesn't give me what I need, because another thing that they showed, and the answer of that, I'm opening too many loops, but the answer of that was basically they saw that the people that were more morning people, waking up in the morning, that they had a good and solid morning routine, they had way greater success and they had less stress. Reason being, they didn't have to wake up late and then rush to do all the things that they needed to do. They had a lot of time. They had a huge head start. So by the time that it was noon or 1 o'clock, they're already close to done with their business. Where the person that wakes up whenever is rushing to get everything done, because in the afternoon they have to go get the kids, or they have to go to meet some friends, or they have to rush the things. That's why it's like, yeah, we're getting to the point that we want to quit our jobs, and it's fantastic, it's awesome, but there's nothing more satisfying where you're building your business, and not only a business, you're building a freaking empire. And in order to do so, you have to be present. You have to be there. You have to be the first one in your business. How do you say? In order for you to move forward in your business. Why does Matthew Jang and Julian always say you got to move fast and break shit? The best way to move fast and break shit is wake up in the freaking morning and get shit done as soon as you're up at, I'm not saying 5, 6 a.m. I'm not up at that level yet, but I'm at 7. I wake up at 7 and that's when I get started. But little by little, I am going to start doing a little bit less. But it's amazing how much you're able to learn from this little book. And it's only like 200 pages. I'm going to be done with it this week. That's for sure. It just has so much of that information. It's amazing. Sorry, I went on with a full inspirational speech. Sorry about that. I hope you guys got some value out of that.
I'm really grateful, man. Oh, shit. That's awesome.
What's the book called again? Can you tell me the name of the book again?
Miracle Morning. But is the Miracle one... Morning. But it's for network marketers, because there's 2. I got it right here.
I'll take some note of it. Like,
There's the one.
Miracle Morning.
Yeah, for network marketers.
Who's the author?
The author is Hal Elrod, Halelrod. Sorry, I took this off, but and Pat Petrini.
Hal
I don't know if you guys
Elrod?
can see it.
Oh, Hal Elrod.
My-
Okay, Hal Elrod.
Yeah, my accent kind of tricks a lot of people. That's why it's better if I show it to you guys instead
Yeah,
of me
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to pronounce. Yeah, it's a very powerful book, and I just got started on it. I only read like the first 2 chapters, but already on the first 2.
Is it
Man,
telling you
it's-
something you already knew, or is it telling you new stuff?
Not really. It's a lot of new stuff because I knew that the
Yeah.
morning routine was extremely important. But man, the way that they actually show it, and not only that, but they even give you the groups that they have that is called the Miracle Morning Facebook group and whatnot. And I just started reading it today, and I read the first 2 chapters. And they give you even the Facebook group where everybody is in, that they kind of do all these morning routines, and they kind of compare, and they kind of allow you to improve your morning routine. But tomorrow morning, I'm definitely gonna do exactly as he shows, because one thing very powerful for me is like if you guys don't mind, I would just like to say this as well, and I'll finish it with just like a 2-minute thing. But yeah, so what he says is this, and this is something that for me, I always try to do a very good and solid morning routine, but it was kind of one thing at a time, because I thought you had to focus on one thing or whatnot. The thing that he shows, and you can kind of break everything down to a less time, is that when he wakes up, of course, he brushes his teeth. He jokes about that. He's like, yeah, I told you guys I'm going to tell you my full morning routine. I'll give it to you to the T. But yeah, he says he wakes up, brushes his teeth. Not even. He wakes up, drinks a full glass of water, and goes, brushes his teeth. He goes and have a breakfast. He has 2 eggs and then another glass of water again. While he's eating, after he's done eating, he drinks like 100 ounces, I think he said, that in the morning, just in the morning, as soon as he's having breakfast. At that moment, oh wait, the most important thing, the night before going to sleep, he does his, because he reads himself like as it shows on Think and Grow Rich, to read in the morning and read at the night before you go to sleep, your goals and stuff like that. Yeah, so he does that. And as soon as he's doing that, he puts his phone on airplane mode. I'm going to start doing this because it's
totally, man.
You know what? You know what the crazy thing is? The thing is, Costa, this is the thing, because every time I wake up in the morning and it's hard to get out of bed. Why? Because as soon as I look at the time, I see all the emails. I see all the messages I need to respond. I see all the things, and I start responding, and I end up staying like 40 minutes in bed and not getting up. You know what I mean? And that's the thing.
Well, there's that, Robert, and there's also like the EMF frequencies that aren't supposed to be very good for your sleeping patterns either, like just the electromagnetic frequencies and stuff like that. That's another reason why they say you should put your phone on airplane mode, because it stops the Wi-Fi signals.
Nice.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that. Even a better thing.
Yeah, so it's like 2 good reasons to do that.
Absolutely. And the thing is that for me, at least in the morning when I wake up, I won't have any messages that are shown. And he says that he doesn't turn it on right away. He wakes up, has the water, has his breakfast. He goes to the gym, which I do as well. But instead of running this time, I'm going to do what he says. He goes for 30 minutes. I go for 20. But I'll definitely try it out for 30, or I'll do 20 because I like to do weights more than everything. But anyways, he says that he goes, and that's when he turns on his airplane mode. Simply because while he's on the treadmill, he's responding to the messages. He's responding to the emails. It takes him about 30 minutes, and that is freaking awesome. That's what I'm going to be doing. So at least in the morning, I don't have that. As soon as I wake up, I'm like, oh my God, so many. I got to respond right away. And my brain is already going 200 miles per hour, where instead you should kind of take it easy in the morning to kind of have that morning routine that allows you to build that focus. So I'm going to do that. Another thing that he does, he goes and on the treadmill, he responds to emails and messages and stuff like that. He goes back home, he takes a shower. In the shower, he kind of has that that he says he doesn't, he called it something. He doesn't use a shower, he does a bath. But he has like he called it, I don't remember what he called it. It was like it sounded like he was pronouncing a thing of a spa, like an amazing spa or whatever. And then he put underline hot tub. So it's really funny, even the way that he talks, because he kind of like jokes around, and then it's like exactly if he's talking to you, but you're reading. So it's very entertaining. So
sounds like a great book.
Yeah, it does. It is. And he says that's when he kind of meditates and really kind of he does his gratitude of what he's grateful for, because it's peaceful. I'm guessing. So then when he gets out of the hot tub or whatnot, that's when he starts his day. But he has the perfect focus because he didn't have to respond to all the emails and messages as soon as he wakes up. He didn't have to see all those bombarded stuff that he needs to respond and do right off the bat. He took the time to actually wake up and do what he needed to do. So then he's 1000% focused with what he needs to do for the rest of the day.
This is why I love listening to like other people's kind of routines, because I spent a long time trying to figure out exactly like how to go about getting mine together to the point where I felt I was strong for the day. And but every time I hear other people's routines and stuff, it really kind of clues me in. Oh, you get a new idea, you know, I'm going to try that, and you incorporate it, and all of a sudden your morning routine is that much more effective and that much stronger, you know.
Yeah. So that's why, like, I'm definitely not going to be staying up until crazy hours. I'm definitely going to go to sleep earlier so I could wake up earlier and start implementing, especially all the things that he's saying. It's just amazing.
One of the things you said about reading before going to bed, I found well, as soon as I started doing that, like reading the positive books before going to sleep, because when you go into if you go into sleep in a negative mind frame, that could go into your dream world. That could go into your whole night. And we all know how, you know, you have a disturbing dream, you wake up the next day, it could screw your whole day up just emotionally. You know what I mean? You don't even know it. It's like a subconscious thing, you know? So going into the dream state in a positive mindset sets you up to have positive dreams and positive, you know, like that dream last night that I was in Italy. It was a beautiful dream, man. It was like we were on the countryside and there was this river and a canyon, and I'm really big into dream interpretation. I won't get too much into that, but it was a very, very positive dream, and it was a very happy dream, very beautiful, full of beautiful people, beautiful experiences, and like, you know, and it's all, I think it's because of the mastermind I had right before going to bed with my two buddies. You know what I mean? So yeah, the mindset that you go into sleep with is super important.
Absolutely. Like, honestly, there was oh, go ahead, Matthew. Sorry.
No. I was saying, like, of course, like being positive when you go to sleep and being positive when you wake up in the morning, like it's like that will be the connection between the morning and the end of your day, and you will be happy and you will improve all of your day doing this. And your dream is really powerful because you visualize when you are sleeping, you visualize with your dream. So if you dream something positive, you visualize something positive, and then you will be able to again be more and more and more happy.
Absolutely, man. You know, the funny thing is because we've been doing a lot of work, especially in the last 2 months from when we came back from Saigon. And the funny thing is that, like I said, I've been driving myself crazy on staying up until crazy hours, going to sleep. And you're right, Costa. Like, honestly, when you're doing that, with what you go to sleep, with the mindset that you're going to sleep, you're going to bring that with you. And I was actually dreaming, you know, those dreams that are so realistic that you feel like it's yeah. I was dreaming that I was still on my laptop doing all that crazy work and stuff like that.
Shit.
I woke up. Yeah, I woke up. I was like, yes, I got so much shit done. I'm like,
oh shit, I was sleeping.
Dude, like, it was crazy. I woke up, like, I was like, I really felt like I was really working and stuff like that. And when I woke up, I was like, man, it was bad, honestly, because I didn't have a good night's sleep because I was still thinking, I was still in the mindset that I was doing all that work. Yeah, it's the passion that I have with this business that I'm creating, but still, you need that time where your mind kind of just rests and recoups. And
on another point too, like when you're in the dream state as well, I mean, nothing's changing. We're still attracting circumstances to our lives through visualization, right? So what you're dreaming is, in my opinion, just as important as what you're visualizing and what you're thinking about and emoting and feeling when you're awake.
Absolutely. You know what helped me out with that? Like,
What's
one thing that really helped me out, because I really love like reading and learning more. And what I did, I'm using Matt Jang's method, and I've been doing this for a while, but I got back to it, and it really allows my mind to really relax. I put on an audiobook, and I let that run a little bit softer, of course. But dude, the way that it helps me kind of regain that relaxation mode, because my mind is listening to something, but it's not overthinking of all the work that I need to be doing, all the things that need to be done. It's focused on learning.
Yeah, man.
And it's amazing. Yeah.
You can set up your subconscious as well doing that as well. So like that's just like almost like an autopilot way of having like positive visualization in your dreams. You know, I do that from time to time as well. I'll put on an audio while I go to sleep. Yeah,
no, that's really good. I like doing that actually.
Thanks to Matt, he suggested it.
Yeah. And you know, we are talking about daily routine, but for like many people, the daily routine is just wake up, eat a breakfast, go to work, come back, watch TV, and sleep. Like, or take care of the kids, watch TV, and sleep. Like, it's the daily routine of everyone. Like, is it what you want to in your life? Like, do you want to do that for 40 years, like until you retreat, and then try to hope to have enough money to enjoy your life when you will be retreat? Like,
you know, I bought a 4K 60-inch flat screen television last year. I'm on the verge of selling the thing, man, because you know I don't even watch television anymore. It's crazy, man. I just read books, man. That's all I want to do is read books. I barely watch TV anymore. Very, very rarely.
Yeah, man. You know what I like to do? Every so often, I haven't done that in a long time though, but I do like going to like if I do want to watch a movie or whatever, I just go to the movies. Like, cause I'm not much for reality shows. I don't really like reality shows because then it kind of, I don't know. It's just, if I find a good one, yeah, but then it's so rare that the last time that I've seen one's been such a long time. But if I do want to see a movie, I just go to the movies and see what's on.
There are 2 shows actually that air in this part of the season. There's 2 shows and they're reality shows. It's one of them is The Curse of Oak Island, because I've always been into the Oak Island treasures ever since I was a kid, you know. And these 2 guys are out east in Nova Scotia, and they're excavating the whole site right now. It's really, really exciting. So I like watching that show, and I like this other one called Finding Hitler. I saw that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. They finally 70 years later, they released all these FBI 14,000 files in the FBI, like all of reports that Hitler didn't die after the Second World War and he went to Argentina. It's really, really crazy. This guy pulled out a picture of an old Hitler from the 60s, like that he had. He's like, this is Adolf Hitler, and it's like him as an old man. Like, so Hitler didn't die at the end of the Second World War, man.
Yeah, anyway, no, actually I didn't see it, but I remember hearing from, I heard it from the people I used to work with. These 2 guys, they're twins. Man, they were just talking so much about it that I remember asking them, and that's where they told me the whole story and whatnot. But yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting. But
it's really cool, man.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't watch TV.
And you know, guys, we was talking about you Costa, you said before you are creating your life. Yeah, we are artists. We are all artists in our life. You are the artist of your life. You are creating your life every day, and doing this kind of things. Decide that you will improve the life. It's the way that you can create the life by your own design. And me, after the meditation, I read 1 chapter in a book. That can be the magic. That can be any book. When I do the exercise, also when I stretch my body, I put an audio book, so I can listen and learn during I do the exercise. So, and then after that, when I read 1 chapter in a book, I'm reading the magic again. So read 1 chapter in a book in the morning is just like change. That's put your mindset in the good way for your day. And then after that, after the reading, I do my to-do list. I do like what I have to do, because when it's done, when my to-do list is done, I know that, okay, whatever I want. And this to-do list, I do that before sleep. And I think it's you, Robert, that you that you may make a live or something like that before, and you said that you was writing every evening what you will have to do the next day.
Yeah, I kind of perfected it in a way, if I can say, because before I used to write like everything that I should be doing at the moment that I wake up until the end of the day. But the thing is that was a little bit too much. And then I kind of started breaking it down with the most important things, because the thing is, if you write down everything that you have to do during the day, yeah, it feels great because you're checking off a lot of stuff, but what's really important? You know what I mean? So that's why that's a very good thing that I still use, and that's why I have it on my board. I do that the night before going to sleep. I have a board right next to my desk that I write down all the things. I have everything on my book already, all the things, all the goals that I need to be crushing for like long period and to really kind of move forward with my business. But I take with what I have to do now and what I will have to do tomorrow. So the next day, what is the main important thing that I need to be doing in order for me to advance in my business? So I write down at least 3 things on my board to make sure that those 3 things are done. So instead of like waking up and putting like a bunch of goals, what is the most important thing to you? You need to have that set up. So at least you have to be crushing that each and every day. That's something that if you're not going forward, it's not that you're going backwards, but you're staying exactly where you are. So you always have that thing that it needs to kind of push you. And that allows me to push myself. So I really recommend that.
And this is something that make my mind quiet. When you put everything like on a sheet, what you have to do tomorrow, a to-do list, like what the important things that you have to do tomorrow. After that, you know that, okay, you don't forget anything. Okay, you can go to sleep, and then you don't have to think about, oh, tomorrow I need to do that. Like tomorrow I need to do that. No, you put it already on the sheet, and when you will wake up in the morning, you just have to read this sheet, and everything will be good. Like, and if you, so your mind is quiet when you go to sleep.
And you know what, Matthew, I want to add something to that, because this is very important, because at the moment that you do that, guys, you are already setting your mind into crushing that goal. So instead of just doing it in the morning when you wake up, all right, what should I do today? At the moment that you write down exactly what, and that's why I put like 1, 2, or 3 max, because I want to have that I'm sure that I'm going to be crushing those. And at the moment that you write them down the night before, you're already putting your mind into the process of doing what you need to do. And at the moment that you get that thought started, guess what? At the moment that you go to sleep, your subconscious, your mind is already kind of working ahead. So when you wake up in the morning, you have the ideas that you need to have in order to do what you need to do. And it seems.
Then you wake up in the morning and you feel like you did already everything during your dream, right?
Dude, it's like no. Exactly. No, but jokes aside, it's very powerful stuff. And I think I read it. I think it's in A Happy Pocket Full of Money. If not, I'm sure it's in one of the books, where if you do set your what to-do list the day before, you wake up with already knowing what you need to do. You take that big breath, you wake up in the morning, you're like, all right, this is what I need to do. And your brain is already processed, so you already have the ideas to do what you need to do. It's powerful stuff. It's amazing.
Exactly. Then you can hold your magic rock and say thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. This is also really powerful, because when you do that, you just go through your day finding the thing that you can, like the best thing that happened. And when you going through your day and be grateful for everything and then try to find the best one, it's just really powerful, because you are really grateful and happy for your day, for everything in your day. You find something positive in every moment of your day. And when you sleep, for the positivity of your dream.
Absolutely.
10, the last one is the tech skills. I put it in 10 because the tech skill in your business is like, I'm not sure, like you can say it in English, you understand what I mean? Tech skills, it's the technical part of your business. Mastery is the technical part of your business, but for me, it's the last things. For me, like, when you do all of this first, the 9 first one, it's good. And with gas, it's 90% automated. So you just have to, the technical part is your ads. So you need to mastery Facebook ads, split test, read books about the Facebook ads, watch YouTube about Facebook ads, do whatever it takes to mastery Facebook ads. And after that, be social proofs, be there on the other social network, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, blog, Facebook, Google+, Snapchat. You have a lot of social proof that you can put just for people who want to know more about you. And then if you master like all the 9 first step, this one will be the easiest one. it will be really easy. So guys, sky is the limit. You said, Costa, before, like sky is the limit. When you do all of this 10 steps, so you have to personal mastery, and you will be on the top of the world. You like Yoda?
Who doesn't? Come on, that's awesome.
Yoda was my first teacher, man.
Yeah. Master is to be a Jedi. And the Jedi have the control of on their emotion. This is one of the part of the mastery. But when you do a personal mastery of everything, and then you will feel like you will. To win, first the mindset switch. 3 was the 4 mentorship, 5 mastermind, 6 keep pushing, 7 focus, 8 define your goals, 9 the daily routines, and 10 mastery the technical part. This is the 10 way to win the day. And when you win each day of your life, you get success on your life.
But most of all, you missed one. You missed one. You need to add that one to the. And 11, move fast and break shit. Yeah.
I love it. Whatever it takes.
Always.
Oh, always, yeah. Move fast. The speed of implementation.
Yeah, man. Success is the speed of implementation. The more you move, we are in a ocean in motion, as Bob Proctor says, and that's the amazing thing. You are always moving. Yeah, man. It's just, he's so inspiring. It's just amazing. But that's the thing. If you're not moving, guys, you're not advancing. If you're not advancing, you're pushing yourself back. You're holding yourself back. That's why for me, it's just, yeah, exactly.
Stagnating water, man. Water doesn't move; it dies, man.
Exactly. It's just that's the best way to actually say it.
So what are you waiting for, guys? So when you have all of this stuff, you know what you have to do. So take action. Decide life is what? Life is what happened to me or what I make happen. If you choose what I make happen, you get the responsibility of what happened in your life. And the distance between the dreams and the reality, it's called action.
Yeah.
Boom.
You can even take it one step further too. Like the proper action is important too. Before, you know, I used to kind of before this community, I've been in it for like maybe I've been on the sidelines in the beginning about 7 months ago, and I really got involved about 5 months ago. Then I bought my products in August, so now I'm full force into this full time. But the thing about the proper action is important. You know, I used to think, okay, procrastination is death. Well, yes, it is, but I used to fool myself into thinking that action was what I needed to be doing. But I found the actions I was doing were the same actions that were getting me the same results. And I had to change the actions that I was doing in order to get different results, you know, like Einstein says, you know, doing the same thing over and over. Yeah, the definition of insanity, exactly. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, you know. So the proper action and making sure that the action that you're taking is going to get you to where you want to go. You know, don't keep doing the same actions that aren't working for you either. You know?
Yeah, man, I love it. That's actually one of my favorite quotes. It's so true that it's just mind-boggling. It's at the moment that you are taking action, you have to know what you're taking action on, and it's just, I was there. Honestly, I was there. I was moving where I thought that I was actually moving, and instead I was just, dude, I was doing like 10 times the work. And instead, I was just doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say the truth. That's what I was doing in the beginning when I got started. And thank you. That's awesome. And yeah, man, it's just
yeah. Thank you.
That's one of my favorite ones. Tunnel of death.
That's the same action over and over. It never ends.
That
was the perfect picture.
Yeah, if you want something new, you need to to try something new, right? And to do something new if you want something new.
Yes, sir.
Dude, that's why it's like for
Great.
me, yeah, it's amazing what we have over here and the opportunity that we have, and now the opportunity that we're sharing, of course. But it's just what we are doing with self-development, what we're doing with self-growth, and all of this is something that, like you just said, Costa, before, is not taught. And having that mindset is just so important that right now, even another thing that is powerful when you realize, like Matthew, that you said before, that you are in control. You are the one taking action. When you come to the full realization that you are the one in control, everything that you do, every single thing that you do, every action that you're taking in your business, every way that you present yourself in a day-to-day basis, every hello that you give, it's just something that aligns you with who you are and who you will become. It's just like we were saying before, where everything starts with the mind. It is so true. But at the moment that you know that you have the control, that you have that power to impact other people's life, even just something as simple as a hello, you have that state of mind that allows you to be the best version of you. Guys, it's just so amazing. For me, it's just, even this morning when I was just going out and seeing if I received my package, because I ordered the book. Oh man, I can't wait, from Tony Robbins, Money Master the Game. I can't wait to get that one. That's why I went to check. Guess what? Even just, I was seeing that as soon as I go in, I just say a small hello, of course. But we went on a conversation afterwards that she was telling me about painting in Italy. Oh, that's how it started, because she asked me, where you're from? I hear an accent. And I told her, oh, I'm from Italy. I'm here from here and whatever. She started telling me about her story, how she wants to go to Italy, and especially because she wants to see the art museums over there. Dude, she started like talking and kind of telling me her story, and I was interested. Of course, it's nice to me to kind of, I love hearing these conversations. But I heard one thing, that when I was just about to walk out, right, and I just said goodbye, whatever. Long story short, I'll just cut it really short, otherwise I could talk forever. You guys know this. But when I was about to walk out and I was just like about to close the door, I heard her say to the other guy, that was such a nice guy. And just that feeling, dude, that was just like, for me to hear that. And I was like, yes. And it was just it started off from a simple hello. And from that, it's just amazing the impact that you're able to give. And it is
amazing, man. And the opposite too. Like, if you even just walking by someone on the street and having a judgment and giving them an odd face, that could, the way people are these days, the way that media and our school and everything has conditioned everybody to be so self-conscious and fear so much, that little action can cause a ripple effect in the rest of that person's day, and they ripple it onto somebody else and just make things horrible. I don't think people realize how important it is, especially in this day and age where there's so many people on earth and there's so much heartache going around. It's really important for us to understand and have compassion and do good things and just smile at people and pass good vibes around. There's not enough of that happening.
That's so true. Like, for
example, the other day I was walking. Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was walking down the street the other day. I was walking by the grocery store, and I was on my phone having a conversation, and I noticed there was a woman coming out of the grocery store. She had some bags on her stroller with her daughter and everything, and she had some bags up on a ledge, and she was trying to adjust something, and the bags fell over. You know what I mean? And she was like, didn't have enough hands to do everything she wanted to do. I just like the person I was talking to, I was just like, hold on a second, I gotta put you on hold for a second. I put my phone down and just took it right out of my day, helped the lady out, help her pack her bags and everything. And she's like, oh, you don't have to get off the phone. I was like, no, absolutely, man. You have a child, and it's just the little things like that, and that woman walked away feeling like, oh, people do care. You know what I mean? Total stranger. Little things like that go so far, and it's really important. I think that we just, for total strangers, have some compassion and try to help people, really important.
That's the thing.
Doing small things every day. Doing small thing every day will bring you to the top.
Exactly, and that's the thing.
It'll bring us all to the top.
Yeah, absolutely, together. And that's the thing. Like, for example, if I would have just walked in that office and say, hey, did I receive the book? Let me check. No, it's good. All right, I'll pass by tomorrow. I wouldn't have had that amazing feeling, and I wouldn't have had that thing that I've helped that person even have that that amazing smile. So that is like the simple stuff. Just it's a win-win, because you see how you have impact their day. Like Costa, with what you have done, I am sure at the moment that you walked off, she was like, wow, she didn't even expect none of that. For you to help out that much, that made her day.
I wasn't only walking by. I was on a phone call. I was engaged in a whole other activity, and I stopped my selfish endeavor, or whatever you want to call it, and I put my phone down to help her. Like, I stopped what I was doing. I wasn't just walking by. Of course, if I was walking by, I'd help her, but I was engaged in another activity, and I stopped it to help her. The extra step, you know?
Dude, that's awesome. Absolutely. That's why it's just amazing, the feeling that you get when you're able to help without having the expectation of having something in return. Just that feeling that you impacted, even for as small as that might seem, it's not, because it's huge. Who does something like that? Exactly. That's
the little things are the big things, you know?
Exactly. That's true, because it's something that nobody really takes that much in consideration. But when it's done, it's big. So that's freaking awesome.
I encourage everyone to do the little things, because the little things are the big things.
Exactly.
Your mute's on, Matthew. I can't hear you.
So, yeah, I think I'm on mute now. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're good.
So thank you so much. I think we will.
Sorry, my cat's meowing. I'll turn
Thank you. Don't worry. So thank you so much, Costa. Thank you so much, Robert. You bring so much value for this. Yeah. Like we say here in Thailand. Awesome that you jump in today, and hope that will bring a lot of value for a lot of people. You have the link on the YouTube link, so you can share it to people. I think I will do it. I will put it public on YouTube anyway. So that's going to be really great if we can help as many people as possible.
Will happen. Absolutely.
Thanks for having this. That was an excellent presentation, by the way, Matthew. Way to go. That was super sweet.
Yeah, that was
you just got to put the number 11 on the list. That's all.
Exactly.
I didn't hear you. What do you say?
I
said you got to do the number 11 on. You got to put number 11 on the list.
Move fast and break shit.
Move fast and break shit.
All right, guys. It was awesome.
I don't know why I forget this one. Like
Hey, Costa, Matthew, take care, guys. It was awesome being
you guys. It was great.
For everybody that was watching, thank you guys for being out and watching. And I hope everybody got value. I'm sure they did, because, dude, that was an awesome presentation. And it's also always awesome being out here with you guys as well. And, yeah.
Let's meet up somewhere in the world sometime, man. Maybe Thailand.
Oh, will definitely happen. Absolutely.
Start to be a little bit up and down.
Everyone's starting to get on computers now in your parts.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, because you're
here.
Oh, dude, what time is it
for you, man?
Yeah, 11 a.m. right?
11, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 11 in the morning, 11 minutes, yeah. So people are waking up. It's Sunday morning, so they just went to all the bar yesterday night, and then now they're waking up and they go on internet, and then that's why.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm on an island, so.
Come on, man! You're in paradise out there. That's for sure.
Come on down, man. Come on down.
I'm coming in April.
Custom want to come in April.
Nice. Heck yeah, for real. Oh man.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to those parts of the world.
Nice. Yeah, I've been out there for a full month.
Is the water festival in April, like a new year here for Thailand? So it's something that you have to live one time in your life. It's really great.
Nice, man. Absolutely. More than once, that's for sure.
Yep. Okay, guys.
All right, guys.
And,
hey, take care, guys.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Talk to you guys soon. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for everybody who watching this. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.